I love this song. Welcome in, peeps. Mac, how you doing today? A little early tonight, I know. Very, very, very unusual. Uh, Boredom. It's a wonderful thing when you actually have something else you could be doing that's actually productive, like this. So I chose to start early and be productive. I didn't finish that floor. I am about to start working. Trying to figure out how much more I need, because I know how much I need to do exactly one layer. Let's see, this 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 ice. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. 11 ice, 18 cyan. I'm going to grab these as I think of it. Was it 18 cyan? And it was 11 ice. It's almost as if this was the leftovers here. 2, 4, 6 stairs. 6 stairs, 8 quartz. I'll grab what I need to finish this and then top off. 6 stairs. 8 quartz. 1 slab. That's 4, that's 8. 12 carpet. One slab. 12 carpet. And then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 red. 10 red. And then I think the last bit's the dark oak. I need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 dark oak. Alright, that should be enough to finish off everything. Now I'm going to gather up what I need to do the full set of floors. 2 of these. 2 of these. 1, 2, 3, and a half of these. Half of that. 1, 2, 3, and a half of that. 1, 2, 3, 4 of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of that. And 1, 2, 3, crap. I need to finish this floor off before I can top off with the rest of this. Do I have that turned on? I do not. Let's do that. All right. So Mac, I know you're working. You working on anything particularly exciting, or is it just normal stuff? All right, now I can top off with the rest of this. I needed 4 stacks. There we go. Why is my inventory fuller than normal? Aha, some of this stuff. That's what it is. Some of this stuff has been split open and it doesn't need to be. That's what it is. Not really, just a 3 and a quarter sizing. That's tiny. Oh my god. That is tiny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yeah, it was just because these were getting split up. That's why. Okay. I was about to say, why is my inventory so full when I've been having room? Not at the storm. Fun. So we get to play in the rain. It was kind of rainy here today. Shoot, I missed the ledge. There we go. That's huge. Oh, the ring is going up by 3 1/4 sizes. I thought you meant the size was 3 1/4. I didn't know you meant you were increasing the size by 3 1/4. Well, what size was it? And now what size is it going to? Because I have really fat fingers. I wear a size, for it to be comfortable, probably a size 14. Because I have really fat fingers. It was a 7 3/4, and now it's going up to 11. Nice. Still too small for me. Still too small for me. Yeah, one day me and Iris, we were out having lunch. We went to McAllister's, and right next door to McAllister's was a jewelry store. And this was right after we got engaged. And neither one of us knew our ring sizes. So, we popped in there and got sized, and 13 1/2 is what went on. Like 13 1/2 fit okay, but like if I made a fist, it felt a little snug. So probably a 14 to be like perfectly comfortable at all times. Yeah, we didn't get any rings. We was we was like, well, I mean, we're already right here. There's this literally a jewelry store right here. Why don't we just pop in and get our sizes? That way we'll know for the future. Because we don't have the kind of money to have custom rings made as much as we would probably like to. So whatever we would get would need to be like an existing thing, and then we could have it sized, of course. But the closer in size you get it to begin with, the less work you would have to do on sizing a ring by adding 3 1/4 sizes to it. It's like, well, I would like, because I knew nothing about ring sizes. Like, I don't know what it is. It's like, so it's like if I was to get a ring and I'm like, oh, 10 sounds big, so I get a 10, and I'm like, oh, that goes to about here. I'm like, oh, I guess you're gonna have to size it for me, adding 4 full sizes, not just 3 1/4. So the closer you get, the less work it is for someone else. Of course, I'm sure they make just rings that big straight up. I mean, especially in this country. I mean, the whole country has more and more large people like me in it. So it's more and more commonplace these days. So surely it's more common. Plus, I mean, you know, you're paying for it. I mean, yeah, there's extra, you know, gold or silver or whatever else you're putting in it. So, you know, you're going to be paying more for it because there's physically more gold there. But, you know, it's like, it's whatever, you know, as long as they exist. Martha Taylor, welcome in. Thanks for that first time chat. How are you doing today? We are just getting started. I'm actually a little early tonight. I normally don't start till about 15 minutes from now, but I was bored, and this is your first time here, so I'll show you what we're working on. I'm working on a city here, if the map will load today. The map's been sketchy. Working on a city here, and just working on a new building. I have a whole other tower to build after this one, and it's huge. So this is I just finished this one yesterday, and we got to about right here, I think, last night. So I've gotten I've gotten to here so far tonight in the last 15 minutes, however long it's been. I got all this to go on this building, and then I got this whole big one to go, and then I've already got the next building planned out, and I'm already planning the one after that. Let me show you the new one. This one here is going to be going in next. Just as it stands, I'm not going to be adding windows. All of these buildings are hollow, like they're not getting any floors or anything. If anything goes in them at all, it'll just be farms or something like that. Appreciate that, Martha. I did not design these ones. These are from a friend of mine. He did the design, and I'm just I did change them a little bit. The original one only had these two. I copied this one, shortened it, and made the third one, and they were all too short for what I wanted, so I ended up adding 40 blocks of height to them. But I did do this one. I wanted to do something a little less traditional, because all the buildings there so far are at least traditional style buildings. I just wanted to think outside of the box and do something a little different. So I was originally thinking, like, you know, those kid play toys, they have the cubes with letters and numbers on them. I was thinking of doing that, but I was like, it's a lot of effort to put pixel lettering on the sides of these things. So I just went with plain colors and just made the rainbow, and I just stacked these cubes. And I actually saved some concrete by instead of making these solid, first off, it'll spawn proof without using lights. That way I don't have to have torches visible. I guess I could theoretically hide some lights under here. I can replace some of the string with some sea lanterns or glowstone or something. So that could work. I might actually do that now that I mentioned that. Sometimes my brain doesn't think all the way through when I do things, and hindsight comes along and it's like, oh, I could have done this. So now I might actually do that. But I'm saving concrete by using string to place these carpets on, so that'll keep it spawn proof. And the only extra concrete I needed was down here to fill in this gap. Otherwise, these are just hollow cubes. Me and Iris could always get something like men's alternative rings. They tend to be cheaper than the classic gold rings, unless of course you get just plain gold bands. I would prefer mine to just be a plain gold band. When we were in that store getting sized, she was asking us questions about what kinds of rings we were thinking, and I was thinking about some of those alternative rings. I don't know how true what she said was, because I mean, of course, she's on commissions for sales, so I get it. But she said getting like a tungsten carbide ring, for example, it wouldn't be possible to get those resized, unlike gold, because you can always add more gold. Or if I was to lose weight and my fingers shrunk down, you know, you could always have some taken out and have it shrunk. But she said it wouldn't be possible with those alternative materials like that. So, like, I'm not that particularly fussy with it. I mean, plain gold would be fine. White gold would be fine. I would almost prefer white gold. I honestly prefer silver, the look of silver over gold. So the white of the gold would be nice. I know they add platinum or some other material to it to make it white, but anyway, and this is the building that's coming next. I was showing this to Pix yesterday, and Pix said they look like planters, and that got me thinking, maybe I fill this top in with dirt and literally plant trees and other types of plants on these, so it literally looks like a big, huge tower of just planters. And then I was thinking maybe I could have like leaves and moss and stuff hanging over the edge to make it look like it's being overgrown. I might end up changing the colors of the concrete here. I'm just working out the shape at the moment. I might change the color. But I kind of like the planter idea, especially having some of them, maybe not all of them, but some of them overgrown. Tungsten is actually a brittle metal, but yes, you can't resize them. Though if you go through a good company, they'll make a new exact ring in the new size for like half off or something. Cool. Yeah, so yeah, I haven't looked into it that much, but because like I said, I'm not particularly fussy about a ring. It's like just a plain ring. If there's anything fancy about it, maybe have like a stripe in the middle that's a different color. But like even that's like overly fancy for my taste. I mean, it's like I'm not a fancy person, just a, you know, like maybe a 10 mil wide ring, you know, and it'd just be plain. I'm not particularly fussy about it. You'd want white gold probably. White gold does have a yellow look, so it tends to be rhodium plated. Gotcha. Yeah, Martha, if you're still here, this is what the buildings I'm working on now will look like completely finished, and not just in the hologram form. This big one's way fancier. It's got chiseled quartz in it and all sorts of stuff. These ones are a little more simple. But this is what I'm working on. So I've already got the next one planned, and I'm already planning the one after that. I've had a sudden surge of willpower to actually build stuff. Because I built this one. I built this one first, and then I built this one, and then I built this one, and then the city sat empty other than that for a few months. And then finally this last month I was like, you know what, I need to get on this. So I got this one, and I got this one, and now I'm working on this one. I still need to figure out when I'm going to replace those other two new ones. I'm kind of thinking maybe that planter one can go back here somewhere. So like it's, because it's going to be more kind of a natural building with all the planter God, words. Brain, do me a favor and work out what you're going to say before you say it. Because it's going to be more natural, like because of the planters, it might fit in more back here around the natural edge of the city. If I have any earlier questions or fact check something, you can always see me. I plan to. I plan to. Where could I put the block one? Where could I put that block one? Kind of thinking maybe here. Or maybe here? Because, I mean, this whole section here, between this road and this road and this road against the river, this was all going to be a park at some point. So maybe not here. Maybe I can put it here. I can just move the furnace array. I don't know. I have time to think about it. I got at least a couple more days worth of work on these before they're done. I have a hard ending time tonight, which is another reason I wanted to kind of start early so I could get more done during the stream. So I highly doubt, even if I keep my nose to the grindstone tonight and don't get distracted, which, let's be honest, it's me we're talking about here, that will never happen. But even if it did, even going non-stop for the full, how long do I have? 6, 7, 8, 9, for the full 9.5 hours. 9.5 hours, 3.5 hours. Good Lord. My brain, I swear. Even if I went hard for the full 3.5 hours, I don't think I would get this done tonight. So I'll have yet another stream to finish it off. And then I still have that other building that's even bigger than both of these two put together. So I have at least a few days of work left. Like, full stop. Like, not even exaggerating. A few days. Plural. Whoopsie doozy. These carpets are really annoying, I swear. If you don't have just the right angle on it. See, the problem is, if you aim down and click on the carpet below, like you normally would, I think that's what's messing me up. I'm aiming too low, and it's clicking down there, and it's like, you can't do that. So I have to have a shallow angle where I'm clicking off the edge. See, if I look straight down, that doesn't work. But if I look at the edge, now it's working. So I think that might actually be what's been causing my problem with the carpets not placing when I want them to. And then once it gets in that little loop of saying you can't do that, you have to place another block somewhere else or give it a second to realize you're not placing anymore. And then it'll reset itself and then you can. It's really annoying. See, now it took it a second to realize I wasn't placing it anymore. Very, very annoying. Oi. I won't actually, that's a fairly good question. How many more floors? I'm curious now. How many floors do I have left? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 80. Oh. About. Let me get over there because it changes to the roof here soon. Okay, so here's the last normal floor. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 79. 79, if I counted right. How many will I get done? That should be the real question. How many will I get done out of the 79? Keeping in mind, I can do 16 at a time with how much material I can carry on in my inventory. Let's round that up to 80, just for number's sake. Divide that by 16. That is 5 inventories. That's 5 trips down for inventory. That's a lot less than I thought, actually. There may be a chance I get this done tonight. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it. However slight. Got 4 floors left, including this one. Before I have to go get more. I will recount how many floors I have left after I finish these. Because that way I'll know how many for sure. Because it was 5 inventories worth as it was, but I was already working on these, so I want to get these done first, and then I'll recheck. Oh, I missed these lower ones. Wonder how I pulled that off. Not even paying attention, that's how. At least I caught it early. Is this Van Halen? No. I was about to say, because I'm not familiar with, like, the later Van Halen stuff. As familiar with the later Van Halen stuff, I should say. So it was hard to say. I knew as soon as the snare drum hit that it wasn't. Alex Van Halen has a very, very distinct snare drum sound. You could pick him out of a lineup real easy with that snare sound he has. And this is also and this is part of the Bare Naked Ladies that I'm not as familiar with either. This must be on, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Yep. It's off the album I'm not familiar with as well. I'm more familiar with the early years of Bare Naked Ladies. Uh-oh. I missed one somewhere. But where? There it is. Oh, bummer. Oh, bummer. Let's see if I can pull this off. Yes! I can reach it! It's a miracle! And perfectly timed so I can sleep while I'm down here as well. Very nice. Alright. 4 more of these. We have an empty, so I'll pick that up. Six of those. 1, 2, 3, and a half of those. Half of those. 1, 2, 3, and a half of those. 4 of those. 2 of these, and 2 of these. Please fly. Good lord. Hope my ping's not going in the toilet. Let's check my ping. Well, I might have had a brief spike there. Alright, let's count these floors one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 67, 69, 70, 71, 72, that's 72, 71, 70 on the nose. 70 on the nose. So 70 divided by 16, that is 4.5 inventories worth. So I've already got 1, so that means I have 3.5 inventories left. Bum 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 bum. Sometimes it's hard to believe that Pantera started off as glam metal. Like straight up. And then they turned into the Pantera everybody knows. Oop, that's how I missed it. I walked right by it. That's exactly how I missed that corner earlier. I try to get myself in an exact pattern of how I place these blocks so I don't miss any. When I come up to the corner, I do red, red, gray, gray, carpet, 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 carpet. And then I just do these as I come to it. And when I get to these parts, I go wood, wood, gray, gray, stair, turn around, stair, ice. And then back and forth. Like though. Oh, by the way, Mac, I was in CK actually streamed today for the first time, and I think he said a few months, and he said he will actually be in Stabbies tomorrow night, because he's only been in like one. He was gone for like a few months until he came back that one time a few weeks ago, and then he wasn't there last time. But he said he will be there tomorrow. Apparently he does YouTube, and I had no idea he does YouTube. So I went and subbed to his channel. He does a lot of building on there, on the SMP he plays on. I think he said he spent like a few months working. You don't know? Yeah, Mag, I don't take you as someone that listens to a lot of Van Halen. So that's fair. But a lot of people, especially the people that were like there at the time, like Van Halen's been around since the 70s. Their first album came out in 78. I don't know how long they were around as a band before their album dropped. You know, I'm not like that into the history of the band or anything, so I don't know about that. But for those that were around back when those albums came out, you know, they will swear up and down that David Lee Roth is way better than Sammy Hagar or Van Halen. Now, I am of the opinion that Sammy is a better singer. Like, just talent-wise, like, just ability-wise, like, actual singing talent than David. Now, David can do some weird things with his vocals. He can do these weird, like, squeals that almost sound like whistles, but he's actually using his actual voice. He's not whistling at all. He's using his voice, but he can sound like a squeal / whistle. And so he can do some weird things. So I'm not saying he's untalented by any stretch of the imagination, but that isn't his singing voice. That is his voice doing other things. When it comes to straight up singing quality, I think Sammy Hagar is a better singer. However, that being said, when it comes to who is better for the band, I do think it is David. And I think David is a better overall performer, stage presence wise, because I've seen performances with Dave and I've seen performances with Sammy, and I think Dave has the better stage presence, in my opinion. Now that's just my opinion. Everybody has one, and that's fine. Everybody is entitled to it. But if I was to just sit and listen to, like, say I don't know if David has a solo project or not, but let's just say they both did. Let's say they put out the exact same songs. The difference is one of them singing and then the other one's singing, but it's the same song. I would rather probably listen to Sammy's voice, if I'm being perfectly honest. So that's my hot take. I am getting warm. Let me turn on my fan. Let me turn my camera off. Because I don't want the background to pop through. Let me turn my fan on. Because I be getting warm. Ye old computers runs pretty hard when my camera's on. Case in point, right now, my CPU usage, according to the little meter in OBS, is sitting between somewhere around between 0% and 0.1% with no camera on. When I turn the camera on, it goes from 0% all the way up to 20%. So my camera, the act of putting in the green screen behind me, putting in the picture behind me, and keeping the background out of it, takes 20% of my CPU to do. So that little background removal plugin takes some power. I think if I was to have an actual physical green screen, it would probably be easier, because all it would have to do is do the chroma key background removal at that point. But right now, it's digitally adding that green screen to do the chroma key, and that's what's taking up most of the power. But getting a green screen is problematic, because to get one tall enough, it would block the fan from blowing on me, which I can't have because I get hot. For one. And two, if it is tall enough, it might actually hit the fan, because the fan does hang kind of low. I can reach it with my hand easily. I don't even have to stand on my tippy toes to hit the fan. I love Cartman singing this song. I love Cartman singing anything. I just love Cartman. He's such an evil little bastard, and I love it. Oh, I'm out. All right, that was inventory 1 out of 4.5. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. 6 of these. 3.5 of these. 3.5 of these. Half of these. 40s, 2 of these, and 2 of these. You know, I actually think I might get done with this building tonight, actually, after all. It's going... If I can keep from being distracted, which is the real trick. If I can keep from being distracted, I think I might actually get this bad boy done. Now, there's no way we're going to get done with the big one tonight. No way. Not a chance. Even if I was starting fresh on that one tonight, it wouldn't get done. Because it's bigger than both of these two combined, and both of these took 2 streams to do. So I can't imagine that one will be taking any less than 2 streams to do either. And this is what they say, come sail away, come sail away, come and sail away with me, you guys. Do you need a stop distraction command? I mean, you could have a stop distraction command all you want, Mac. All that would do is distract me further. Besides, usually my distractions are relevant, at least. I usually go down a rabbit hole. You might need to stop going down the rabbit hole button. That would be more apt. Because usually my distractions go along the lines of, this is what I'm working on, you know, and then, you know, here's something else I'm doing, and then it's because of this, and I did it this way because of this. So it's usually a reason, but it just usually turns into a rabbit hole. It starts off with good intentions. It starts off with good intentions and relevance, and then it just quickly devolves. It's like I can be talking about anything, and then I'll say something relevant to what I was talking about to begin with, and then that'll get me thinking about something else. I'm like, oh, and that reminds me, then this thing, and this thing, and then something I'll say there will remind me of something, and then that'll go off on another tangent. And if I'm left to my own devices, you know, who knows how long it'll take before I wrap up the rabbit hole. And even then, by the time I'm done with it, it's like, now what was I talking about? So, I mean, I don't even need a full rabbit hole. I can be mid-sentence and my mouth takes too long to get the words out and my brain has already moved on. And then my brain realizes that I was still talking, so it pauses. And then it's ready to pick up on what it's thinking about now. But then it realizes, oh wait, we were still talking about something. But what was it? It can be that quick. I could be mid-sentence and forget what I was talking about. It has literally happened. I have video evidence of this because it's happened on stream. My brain is not good when it comes to keeping a contiguous line of thought. That's the word I was looking for. Contiguous. I don't have a train of thought. Because a train implies a single track going in one direction. I don't have a train of thought. I have a waterfall of thought. It goes in all directions. That's usually in the same general direction, but it's not narrowed in. It's spread out. Did that place? It did not. Is it because there's one down there missing? It was. But so far, so good tonight on the distractions. I've only got distracted once, and that was to show Martha the next building. I don't even know if Martha's still here. Probably not. If she is, she's lurking. I'm assuming with that particular name, you shouldn't assume, but I'm assuming it's a she because of the name. But if she is still here, she's probably just lurking, which is fine. But I doubt she's still here. But Martha, if you are still here, hello. I can actually find out. She is not. But I see a Stitch lurking. Hi, Stitch. She probably has me muted, but she is lurking. That would explain how she had the 50 freaking thousand channel points to get VIP. She does lurk a lot in here, which I definitely appreciate. I need to come up with new channel point stuff. I mean, stuff I have is kind of stale, personally. I need to add more sound redeems for sure, now that I know I can. Because when I first made them, the place I was getting them from only let you use 5 for channel point redeems. And if you wanted more than that, you'd have to switch it over to bits. And I don't want to hide fun stuff behind a paywall like that. I know a lot of streamers do that, but I don't want to do that. Not right now, anyway. If I do that, it'll be like really annoying or jump scary type of stuff, where if you want to scare me, you're gonna have to pay for it. Like that. Like, and it'll be a secret redeem too. A streamer that he's been in Griffin's channel a few times, but Jorst, he has that scream jump scare as a bit redeem, but he changes what point value, what bit value it is every stream. So if you want it, you really have to look for it. You really have to look for it. So, but once you find it, you know, all bets are off. But the very next stream, it'll be something different again anyway, so. But other than adding more sound redeems, I don't really know what else to do channel points wise. Mac, do you have any ideas of things I could add for channel point redeems? Nope, not a clue. Same. Same. And that's the problem. One of my redeems, the Have a Drink on Me one, I technically ripped that off from another streamer that I watch. She had a book of Star Trek themed cocktail recipes. And I just happen to have, you know, the rock and roll theme cocktail recipe book. I'm like, I can do the same thing. I can have that as a redeem. So if it wasn't for that, I would have one less redeem than I already have, and it's already a small number. If I was a better builder, which as I was saying last night when I was explaining how I was designing those other new buildings, I'm trying to force my brain to be more creative, because I am not a very creative person when it comes to coming up with things out of nowhere. So I'm trying to force my brain to become more creative by just forcing it to be creative in any capacity. And hence the new buildings. Mainly because, you know, when's the last time I've been on Metal Haven? You know, it's been probably close to 2 months now, because I've gotten to the point where it's time to start designing and building things, and I'm not good at that right now. So I'm trying to get myself more comfortable with doing that kind of thing so I can get back on that world and do it. Am I out already? Wow, that went quick. That went quick. At least it felt quick. 2 out of 4.5 done. You think with this game, forcing your brain to do stuff is that actually helps a lot? I mean, it might. I mean, that new stacked cube building isn't the most creative thing ever, but like, it's literally more than my brain has ever done on its own. In a long time, anyway. Empty box. Like I said before, these buildings here, like, yeah, they look nice, but again, all I did was take a real life building that someone else designed, and I just made it work with the blocks in Minecraft. That's all I did. That's not really creative. That's looking at something and making it happen. That's replicating. That part is easier for me to do. But like, if you was to tell me, if you was to put a gun to my head, even giving me creative bonus, you put a gun to my head and say, design a building right now. You know, it's like, what? What's this design you talk of? Well, I don't know nothing about designing. Empty box. I would like to get to the point where I can build for fun. I would love to get to the point to build for fun. I would love to get to the point just to be able to build regardless of if it's fun or not. Because I think if I was a better builder and I built stuff more often, I think that would actually help my stream out quite a bit and getting more viewers in, because people love watching people build stuff. People love watching people build stuff, which is the only reason I think anybody's even been watching this, is because even though it's been pre-planned, you know, I'm still building something. But people love to actually watch the design process. Because I know, like, I know it's not a competition. I'm not in competition with nobody. You know, I'm just here doing my thing, and that's all I can do. It's my own thing. But when I see streamers that started like literally a half a year after me, or even farther after me than that, and they already have like 500 followers and they have, you know, 15, 20 people in their stream every night, you know, it's like they started way after me and they have that kind of reach already. What are they doing that I'm not doing? Oh, look at that. They're playing Minecraft like I'm playing, but they know how to build, and they build well. And of course, you know, personalities of them, you know, maybe I'm sure that has something to do with it as well. Maybe their personality jives more freely with other people than mine does, which is perfectly fine, because in real life, I'm, you know, if I know you, I know you, but if I don't, well, I mean, we may get along at some point, but like, I'm not necessarily the kind of person that you would like hit it off with instantly, per se, in real life. I mean, maybe. I mean, I've definitely made fast friends with people before. But, you know, what the most consistent thing that I've noticed, because it's been a few streamers that I know that this has happened with. The consistent common denominator is the fact that they're good Minecraft builders. That is a absolute common denominator. You also have taken some breaks. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. And that's just even more to my point. I've taken longer breaks than they've been streaming. And they have more people. And I'm gonna be honest, you know, a lot of it is just being discouraged a lot of the time. You know, it's like, I know I'm not the most entertaining person and everything, but you know, when you're sitting here and you're trying, you're honestly trying, and then like you don't get rewarded with, you know, more viewers, which again, I'm not doing it specifically for the viewer number. It's not the number of viewers. I would just love to have just even 3 people, but 3 people that sit and talk with me the whole time. Like I said, or over in CK's chat this afternoon, there was only 3 people there, but all 3 of us were talking with them. I would love that. Now, I perfectly happy with having lurkers as well. But if I'm just sitting here and nobody's talking in chat, I will eventually run out of things to say, because how many times can I narrate what I'm doing before it's like, Oh, block, 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 carpet, 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 carpet. Next layer, you know, before, you know, it's like, why am I saying the same thing over and over again? It's like, I might as well just be quiet at this point. They can see what I'm doing. So having that conversation is what I really would love to have more than anything. Like last Monday, for example, when we had all those people in here talking the whole time, that was the most fun stream I have ever had. And it had nothing to do with what I was doing, and it had everything to do with the fact that there were people here talking with me. That's what made it fun. I just wish it happened more often. I am burning up. This computer is just spewing out heat. I might need to go turn on my other fan. I am seriously warm. Did I forget the carpet down there? Nope. There we go. Ooh, I love this song. Walls of isolation inside of my brain. And I feel happy days, happy days, happy days, happy days. Inside of my brain. I don't remember all the words. I like the song, but I haven't memorized the words. I know some of them. Something tells me I should probably sleep the next time night hits. Because I think that will be night 3, and I think the sky rats will come after me. Did I miss one? Yep. Sure did. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying, see, like I said, my brain ran out of something to say there for a minute, so I got quiet. But what I wasn't really done talking about what I was talking about a second ago anyway. My brain just kind of got sidetracked again. But like that's why I'm trying to figure out ways I can improve my stream in the meantime while I'm trying to improve the one skill that I think will improve my stream for sure. Or I mean, it definitely can't hurt to improve that skill. I mean, worst case scenario, I get good at building and I can at least build cool stuff even if nobody watches, you know? But I really do think that that will help. Even if it's just slightly. It definitely won't hurt. I know that much. But I'm trying to think of other ways I can improve my stream. Make it more fun to watch. Make it more fun to just be here and hanging out. You know, I see like Griffin, you know, every single night, no matter what, you know, he's got people there hanging out, having conversations. And it's like, that's what I want. It's like, It's not the number of people that's there, it's the fact that there's conversations happening that are enjoyable. It's like, what can I do to improve my stream to the point that other people would feel the same way about popping in my stream and hanging out? I mean, some people hang out with him for literally, 12, 13 hours, and I'm only here for 3 or 4, at a time. Way less time. Like, he streams more in one day than I do in a whole week. Just time-wise. And it's like, what can I do to improve myself and my stream to make that happen? That's what I'm trying to figure out, and I just don't know what the answer to that is. Uh-oh, I missed one somewhere. There it is. There we go. Griffin was also in your position for a while before he got to where he is now. Yeah, I know he was. He figured it out. I'm trying to figure it out now. I can't just copy what he does because it wouldn't work. That's not how it works. I just want to know what I can do to make my stream more appealing like he did. He figured something out to make his stream more appealing. I need to do this. I need to also figure out what I can do to make my stream more appealing. And the problem is I just don't know what that would be. That's the problem. I would love to be able to figure it out, but I just don't have any ideas. And that's probably the problem. I don't have any ideas. Boy, we are making some good progress tonight. I really do think I'll get this one done. Fantastic. Oh, I forgot slabs. I'm glad I caught that when I did, though. I was like 2 or 3 floors in the other night when I realized that I had forgot to grab slabs. I'm gonna have to grab more rockets. Next time I go down, I'll have to remember to grab rockets before I can come back up. Because I'm officially a 3 rocket flight back up here now. I literally wouldn't be able to make it back up here no more. I love this song. How anyone can do that with their voice is beyond me. I mean, I know it's a technique that you can learn, but how anyone figured it out in the first place, and then how it happens, I mean, it's just, yeah. I just don't understand how that happens. Hey, Pyro. What's going on? How you doing? Welcome in. Appreciate you popping by. We're just working on the same old building from yesterday. Making some real good progress on it. We were down here, I think, at the end of yesterday. And we made it this far already in only an hour and a half. So I really do think we're gonna get this one done tonight, and we'll get at least a start on the big boy. At first, I was not sure I would be able to finish this one tonight, but I've gotten into a nice little flow here, where it's just going along really nice and speedily. I think I figured out the problem with the carpets as well. You remember how much of a pain they've been? I figured out the problem. The problem is, I'll show you when we get down here to this corner. The problem is, if you aim too sharp to where you're aiming at the carpet below it, it will not work. Like right now, it won't work. And while you're doing that, if you keep trying to click, it doesn't always work. But if you keep a shallow angle and you aim off the edge, where there's no block below it, it works just fine. So I've been trying to keep my place angle low, and it's been going a lot nicer tonight. See, I'm keeping the cursor right at the edge of the carpet where it's not looking at anything below it, and it's going real nice. And you just get into a nice little rhythm of things. Just get into a nice little rhythm of things, and things go really quick. You know, I think it's taking less than a minute per floor now. You see Ghost just released a new track, and it's covered Iron Maiden, Phantom of the Opera. I have not. I've said this a few times, but I actually don't listen to that many different bands. Like, I have a bunch of music that I listen to, and that's pretty much it. Like, if something new runs across my attention and I like it well enough, I might add it to the rotation. But Ghost is not one of those bands that's run across my attention before. I've heard of them, but if I've heard any of their stuff, I mean, I'm sure I have, just in passing. But if I have, whatever it was didn't grab my attention enough to even make me look up who it was. Because if I'm out in public and I hear a song that I really, really like, I'll Shazam it to see who it is. And then I'll look them up later. And if they have... I'm weird. I'm really picky. If they have, like, at least 5 songs that I like, I'll add it. If they don't have at least 5 songs, I don't bother. I'm weird like that. I can't explain why. It's just the way I am. And even if they did get added, they probably won't be in, like, the main rotation. Like, most of the stuff I listen to is stuff I was listening to as a teenager. Like, it's like, I don't know if you've heard the song High School Never Ends by Bowling for Soup, but there's a line in there, it's like, I still listen to the same stuff I did back then. It's like, yeah, that's absolutely true. And even back then, I wasn't listening to everything that was popular. A lot of people were, in my age group, especially back in that particular time, everybody was all over My Chemical Romance. My Chemical Romance this, My Chemical Romance that. I couldn't stand them. I couldn't stand them. And I can't even explain it. They played very similar stuff to other stuff I was listening to. Very similar stuff to other stuff I was listening to. But something about them specifically just it just didn't click with me. And that's the way it is. It's like, especially with metal. Metal is actually, like, as much as I enjoy it, it is very, very, very much so hit and miss. Like, I don't like very many artists and bands that have screaming style vocals. The only one that I really listen to that actually have screaming like that, Linkin Park's one of them, because that's what I grew up listening to. And more recently, I've gotten into Ginger because Tatiana's vocals are just like the reason I enjoy her singing so much, or screaming even, is because even when she's screaming, I can mostly understand what she's saying. A lot of these bands, when they're screaming, I can't understand a word they're saying. I'm like, I shouldn't need subtitles to understand what you're saying. And that's the way it is with a lot of metal music, especially with the ones that scream. And like a lot of the metal music that's out there that does the screaming, if you just don't do the screaming, I know that changes the whole impact of the song and everything, but if you just remove the screaming and had normal vocal styles, heavy, you know, harsh, but not literally, you know, you can still sound like heavy and harsh without literally screaming like that. You know, I would enjoy a lot more metal music than I already do. You've always thought an example is like, why does Five Finger Death Punch remind me of Nickelback 2.0, but with heavy, powerful tone? I don't listen to Five Finger Death Punch, so I couldn't tell you. But I've heard the jokes about Five Finger Death Punch. I've heard that joke about Five Finger Death Punch. They're just the metal version of Nickelback, basically. Again, I don't know how true that is because I don't listen to them. I couldn't tell you how true that is or how untrue that is. I have no opinion. But if they do screaming like that, if you're gonna scream like that, you need to enunciate your words so people can understand you. If you're literally just growling, Sky Rats ain't coming after me, are they? Because I think this is my last night. I think they will come after me tomorrow night. But if you're just going, you know, it's like I could have just said like anything in metal song and you wouldn't know the difference. You know, maybe I just sang a lyric and you wouldn't know because you can't understand what the hell they're saying. That's why Tatiana from Ginger is like one of the few singers I actually enjoy listening to that scream like that, because I can understand what she's saying because she does enunciate so well. Am I out? How did I have an extra one then? Having an extra one here means I missed one somewhere. Where did I miss it from? Right there. All right. Can I reach that from up here? I think I can. Yes! Excellent. All right, that is... I'm going to sleep while I'm down here so I can reset my Sky Rat timer. I don't want to be in the middle of it tomorrow night and get knocked off. But that was inventory number 3 out of 4.5 before we hit the roof level. Empty box. One, two, three, 4. 1, 2, 3.5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.5. Empty box. 2 and 2. And I'll need more rockets while I'm down here as well. I won't even be able to make it back up there with only 2 rockets. I'll just grab a whole stack. What is playing? It's so quiet I can't hear it. Twisted Sister. Okay, I need to bump the volume on that. Well, that's better, but still not great. I have this album on vinyl, by the way. I actually have it sitting right here. I don't know if it'll focus. Put my face up here. That seems to help. There we go. Check out the vinyl itself, though. I got it for a Rocktober event. Check out the vinyl itself. Pink and black swirl. I love this. I love it. That is indeed an SMF. The lyric sheet is on the sleeve for it. What else is in here? Yeah, this album actually came with the poster. Oh, it just ripped a little bit. Dang it. It just ripped. I'm so mad. I don't know if it's cutting out the background because it's picking up their faces. But it came with the poster. I gotta tape that back up. That really drives me nuts. And then I kept the little things that was stuck to it. Come on, focus. There we go. That was stuck to the front on the saran wrap, shrink wrap, whatever it's called. And then this was also on there. My favorite album sleeve, though. I just got it last month. Yeah, last month. That's not it. This is it. This is my favorite. I don't know how well it's going to pick up with the camera being weird. The entire sleeve, front and back, is holographic. The entirety of it is holographic. Good God. Focus. I have to put my face there, and even then, it's not picking up that well. But the entire sleeve is holographic, front and back. It's Insomniac by Green Day. It's the 25th anniversary edition. And it came with it was 2 discs. Of course, the regular disc. And then the third record was a live recording from when they were in Prague. They did Armitage Shanks, Brat, Geek Stink Breath, Stuck With Me, Brain Stew, Jaded, Walking Contradiction 86. Basically the singles. A live version of the singles from when they were in Prague. It came as a separate disc. This is the sleeve for the second disc. Just some pictures of them. Yeah, I'm slowly building my vinyl collection as money becomes available. It's very rare when money is available. But, like, I've had this one. This one was my first actual vinyl. Back when I've had this back when I was still working. Me and Iris were out in Irvington, which is it's a neighborhood that's not too far from me. It's a historic neighborhood in town. And we went to the record. It was sort of a record store. They had a lot more than just records in there. But this caught my eye. The pink and black vinyl sticker caught my eye. I'm like, ooh, a fancy vinyl. I'll take it. So that was actually my first album that I bought, like actual vinyl. And then, let me just grab all these and I'll see, Mac. This is the distraction of which I spoke of earlier. It was on topic, and now it's going down the rabbit hole. But a must-have album. A must-have album. I'll try to get these to focus as much as I can, but it's tricky with the camera background removal thing. Must-have album. You can't not get this album when you see it, unless you already have it, of course. But it's on a 180 gram vinyl. Oh no, dude, this is Rust in Peace. Rust in Peace. Although I agree with your sentiment that Ride the Lightning is a must-have, because I have that one as well. I also have Ride the Lightning. I was gonna get to that later. Here's another brand new one to me. I just got this the other day as well. I love this album. Classic. Classic, classic, classic. I couldn't not get it. I think it's funny how it's just one disc, but yet they have the folding opening. But they just have all of them in their underwear. Like they're in gym class, getting their scoliosis test or something. And then the all-time classic album. The all-time classic album. Can't not have that album if you like Green Day. Pretty sure you'd be shot if you didn't have that album and you like Green Day. Of course, I've already showed you Insomniac. Oh, there you can see it. See how, look at that holographics. That's not just light reflecting. Here's a regular case. There's what the reflecting light looks like. Now look at it. You can see the holographics to it. The whole sleeve is like that, and I love it. And then, of course, you can't like Metallica and not like these. Come on, focus. There we go. The first four, man. You can't beat them. Kill them all. My mic stand is in the way. Let me put the mic stand up front now. You can still hear me, right? You should be able to hear me. So, kill them all. Ride the Lightning. Master of Puppets. And of course, And Justice for All. You can't not have those four albums. And of course, And Justice for All is so freaking long. Disc 1. Disc 2. It's a 2-discer. I don't have the Black Album yet. I almost bought it when I was at the record store when I got Insomniac, Enema of the State, and American Idiot. But I ran out of money. At some point in the future, as money allows, I will be getting every Metallica album, even Saint Anger, because I'm probably the only person on this planet that actually enjoys that album. There's only a couple songs on there that I don't care for that much, but I think it gets more hate than it really deserves. And put this crap up. There we go. I like the whole album. There's like one or two songs on there that are just not good, like Purify. Like that's like the worst song they ever made. But like other than that, you know, I enjoy that album. I don't enjoy the snare sound. That's one bit of criticism that I do agree with. But I'm not one of these snooty people that's like, it doesn't sound like Master of Puppets, so it sucks. I'm not one of those people. I thoroughly believe that if you take the Metallica name off of Load, Reload, and Saint Anger and put literally any other band on there, they would be much more appreciated albums. I thoroughly believe that. Load and Reload are very, very good albums. Again, just a couple songs on each ones that are just meh. Alright, let me catch up on chat. I know you guys were typing a lot while I was showing that. Your buddy once joked about you before you chopped off all your hair because you're a bigger guy. You said you should learn how to do the long hair windmill like the singer from Cannibal Corpse. Yeah, the windmill, man. Then you cut off all your hair, and he's like, "Who are you now?" Phil Anselmo from Pantera. Yep. I'm just saying, Pantera was played a couple times earlier, and I was like, I think it's so funny how Pantera started off as glam metal, and then they turned into the Pantera that everybody knows. That's so funny. Mac, you were tempted to hit the rabbit hole thing. I'm tempted to make that a command, Mac. I might just do that. You would like the one radio station you listen to out of Detroit called 101 WRIF? I mean, the radio station we had here used to play good stuff, but now everything that's popular that makes the radio just sounds like generic garbage to me. Back when I worked at the airport, I drove, it was like a half hour, 35-minute drive. I listened to the radio the whole way to work because back then, radio was worth listening to, and now it's not. You laughed one time when you was on your Samsung Smart TV app section and it told you that there was an app available for install, and it was Napster. Napster still exists? That's funny. That is funny. I forgot slabs again. Jeez. It's the second time I've done that tonight. You should look up the guy on Twitter, Meltdown WRIF. All right, let me do that before I forget. Meltdown WRIF. 33 years of non-award-winning radio. You gotta love it when they're honest with themselves. I dropped a follow on him. Man, back in the day when radio was worth listening to, Indianapolis actually had their own music video channel. That was a local channel here. It's called IMC, Indie Music Channel. And they played everything. Like they had different, they blocked it off, so different times of the day played different styles of music. And I can't remember if it was between 4 and 5 or if it was between 5 and 6. But one of those two was the rock block. And they played nothing but like good, like actually good rock music for just a solid hour. Nothing but music videos. It's what MTV used to be when it first started. Just music videos. None of the bullcrap that they put on there now with the stupid reality shows. It is Judas Priest. I thought that's who it was. Boy, this is a classic album. These are on my to-do list as well. Oh, I interrupted myself when I caught back up on chat. I was gonna say, as money allows, eventually I will have all the Metallica albums, like I said, even Saint Anger, all the Green Day albums, all the Blink albums, and I don't know if Bowling for Soup has their stuff on vinyl, but if they do, I'm gonna be buying that. And like all the bands I like, I'll be getting on vinyl if they have it, as money allows. I almost bought Metallica's new album on vinyl when I was there too, but I'm like, you know, I walked in that store, I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna get. We'll see what they have. They had more stuff that I liked than I had money for, so I had to pick and choose. So I got the stuff that I really, really enjoy. I saw that 25th anniversary edition with the holographic cover for Insomniac. Insomniac is my favorite Green Day album, by the way. I can listen to that song, or that album I should say, every single day, and I would never get tired of it. Start to finish. That album is just killer. I can't even listen to Dookie that often. I would absolutely get tired of Dookie after a while. And I know because I have gotten tired of Dookie before. I have never, not once, gotten tired of Insomniac. I never skip a track on Insomniac either, and I have skipped tracks on Dookie. It's just my favorite. So when I saw the 25th anniversary and I saw the holographic sleeve, I'm like, sold. Oh, we're on the roof line. Uh-oh, I heard a ding. Pyro, thanks for the subscription. Totally unnecessary, but absolutely appreciated. Enjoy the emotes as such as they are. I do plan on getting emotes soon. Pyro, I don't know if you see, I think I showed it yesterday. The new channel logo, the sketch of it. Once that's done, I can start with the emotes because all the emotes will be based off that character and various expressions and words attached and everything. So once that comes in, I can start with the emotes. And I need to go down and get stuff. But see how easily I get distracted? Let me turn the music down. The music's distracting my brain at this point. So as soon as that comes back in, I can start in with emotes. But enjoy the ones that are there as such as they are. You have access to all these bad boys now. 4 cute doggies and then this derpy face. Let me read this long message. I saw it and I was like, ooh. Then the subscription hit before I had a chance to read it. And you worked in concert back in 2012 with 3 Days Grace. Nice. It took some pics. See, slight sidetrack, Mac. Not going down the rabbit hole. Slight sidetrack. Prime example. Metal music. Harsh vocals. You can understand every word the man says. That's the kind of metal I enjoy, where you can understand what they're saying. Okay, 3 Days Grace and took some pics of the drummer for the band. Then you found the drummer on Facebook and shared the drum pics with him on Facebook Messenger, and he replied back, nice. Like, he later saying hello, and picture share weren't the best quality from the time. It had an OG drum tech in the pic, and the drum tech just passed a month before. Oh, wow. Well, that's awesome, man. Hearing back from a band member, that's pretty cool. I just saw where there was a cover band somewhere. I don't remember where it was, but they were covering Basket Case by Green Day, and Billy Joe was in the audience, and he just jumped up on stage and started singing with them. And they were all freaking out. And like, I would shit my pants if that happened. If I was up there playing, because Green Day is my favorite band. And if I was up there playing a Green Day song and Billy Joe hopped up on stage and started singing with me, I would absolutely shit my pants. Like, full stop. Like, that would happen. Sorry for the language, Mac. I know you don't appreciate it, but that's just real. That's just real right there. You can't hide real. I don't think I need that many slabs, actually. I should probably grab some more of that. And an empty box now, so I'll snatch that up. I will need that. Not that. I think I have enough of that. I'll grab that just to be safe. I should have enough of that. I will grab one more just to be safe. I will grab one more of those just to be safe. I'll grab one more of those just to be safe. I think that's it. This is definitely a thing now. I got a few other musicians from big bands on Facebook too. Nice. You can't stop the metal. The metal will live on. Speaking of Pyro, in Griffin's channel, My Here command is the opening riff to that song. But then it cuts to like the end where he just screams metal, where it echoes out. I found a vocals only. I clipped it together myself. The opening was easy because it's just that guitar track, right? So I was able to cut that guitar track, just that little snippet, and then I found a vocal performance where it was just the vocals, and then I snipped the metal with the echo, and I put them together, and that's my Here command in Griffin's channel. In fact, I can play it for you. I still have it on my computer. I might need to do some finagling here. Yes, I'll have to do one thing here. Add application. Let me pull it up because it'll be in this. You might have heard that through the bleed through on the mic, but I needed the app to open so I can add the audio source. Properties. Microsoft Media Player. Okay. All right, check this out. Let me know if you guys can hear this. Let me know if you guys can hear this. Metal! If you could hear that, that was my Here command. I love it so much. You can tell Griffin enjoys it too. He always gets a smile on his face when it plays. Anyway, I can remove this now. Maybe. Remove. There we go. But yeah, that's my Here command. You remember the one night you were both in Phantom's channel and you kept requesting Priest and then you said that line and he ended up playing that song? I kept requesting. What was it? Painkiller? Because Painkiller is the one Priest song I'll always request, no matter what. Oh, I just remembered. I'll need one of these and one of these. Glad I remembered that. I think. I'm gonna skip this song. There we go. I think that's everything I need now. Yeah, I need to get back on Phantom's channel. It's been a while since I've been on there. But it's just usually when I'm on Twitch looking, he's not on. That's just the way it seems to be working out. When I'm on Twitch to look, he's not on. And it sucks. Because I would like to watch. How did that happen? Yeah, and then you were on a request spree. So Chuggly said you can stop that. You can't stop the metal. Oh, yeah. He's going to try to stream tonight? Nice. Well, if he's on when I hop off, I'll raid in. But I'll probably have to raid and run because when I do hop off, I'll have to go pick up Iris from work. She gets off at 10. So when I leave, I'll have to go get her. But he'll probably still be on when I get home, so I can pop back in then. Please, freaking place. There we go. He's been having some things personally as of late. Oh man, that sucks. That sucks. I know how it is though. I've definitely taken some time off for reasons like that. I've taken more time off than I probably should have for not so good reasons, to be honest. Probably using more ice here than I really need to, but that's okay. I've already got it. It's too late now. No need to skimp on it. I've already got it. Alright, we are almost done with this building, guys. Almost done. I did run out of ice. Crap. I should have grabbed more. I thought I had enough. I was wrong. If 3 stacks ain't enough, I will jump off and kill myself. You're heading home now? Okay, Mac. Have a safe trip home. If you make it back in time, that would be cool, but if not, I understand. Because I do have a hard end time. Although, I never thought about this until just now. What if I just put on a Be Right Back screen and just left stream going? I mean, it would be like 25 minutes of Be Right Back. But, that way when I come back, I can just keep going. Because when I get home, I ain't got nothing else to do. I never really thought about that till just now. Probably wouldn't be worth it, honestly. By the way, you never saw the movie channel last night in the Discord? Huh. Let me check that. Huh. Maybe the bot's broken. Yeah, when you click that emote, it should automatically give you that roll. I might have to edit that bot. In fact, let me check that right now. Dinobot. Hello. Please do the thing. Thank you. Good grief. Alright, my channel. Commands? No. Auto rolls, settings. Joinable ranks. Why is this? Why are things like this? Why can't things just work and stay working? I swear to God it was working before, and it's not now. I added you to it manually, Pyro. I'm sorry about that. You should be able to see it now. I added you to it manually. I'm gonna go through all of these and make sure that people that have reacted actually have that role. I'll do that off stream though. But the bot is supposed to automatically add people to the roles when they hit that button. And it was working fine for a long time. I don't know what's changed. You could, but between your hour drive and then the hour after work stuff, pretty sure you won't make it back. Fair enough, Mac. Like I said, have a safe drive. Appreciate you being here. I'll catch you tomorrow night for stabbies. I haven't decided if I'm gonna stream tomorrow night or not. It's like I always say I'm not going to stream it. And then I'm like, well, I'm playing, why not stream it? And then literally nobody's watching because most of the people that watch are usually playing in the game with me. Mac, for example. Mac is always here, except on Wednesdays when we're playing Stabbies because, you know, Mac is in Stabbies. And the other Wednesdays, you know, it's bingo night. I don't play bingo anymore, but Mac does. So Mac is usually in bingo. All right, I'm gonna need to turn this off now because I need to place that there so I can place that there so I can step up here and do these. And this building is done. Fantastic. All the stabs indeed. All the stabs indeed. You know what's nuts? This building is done. Look how much more this other building has. Look at this. It's so much taller. Well, I mean, I gotta do this part anyway. I gotta fast tap. I wish you could just hold this button down. But you can't. You have to press it. And I gotta lower it all the way down there to the ground level. So many presses. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright. We got it done! Yay! I was honestly not sure it would happen. 2 hours. 2 hours tonight. That's all it took. With a distraction in the middle. With a distraction in the middle. Very nice. I'll take it. I will take it. Alright. Let's get the bottom layers built up through the doorways. Do I not have any more carpets? I do. Oh, right. I have to turn that back on. That would certainly help. Ooh, I'm gonna need pillar quartz now, as well as chiseled. I'm gonna start to need slabs. More. Definitely need these. Definitely need these. Definitely need these. Where is the chiseled? Oh, these are the chiseled. Definitely need these. I will definitely need these. Definitely need these. Whoops. Whoa. Extra power. Where'd that come from? And that. And I can put these up, these up, these up, these. I won't need those till the roof. Excellent. Alright, let's get these bottom layers done. Once I get the doorway framed in, then I can work on a layer that will be the exact same the rest of the time. Whoops. I wish the stairs would just place like they're supposed to. But they don't. You have to aim the stairs the right way. And apparently the pillars. That's not going to be fun. Come on. There we go. Well, there's the doggy. There's that doggy. You hunting for attention, or are you just stretching? You can never tell with this one. Sometimes he's just stretching to stretch. Sometimes he's stretching to say, look how cute I am. Don't you want to give me nubbins? He definitely does that. I don't know if I've ever finished my thought. I said the first part twice. I know that. I'm going to finish these bottom layers up through the doorway, because after that, I will be able to get a full count of how many blocks I need per floor. And then I'll see how many I can hold to do an even amount of floors. These other buildings I could do 16 at a time. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that many at a time with this one. But we'll find out. We will absolutely find out. Am I out? Crappy doodles. I thought I grabbed enough, but I didn't even grab enough to do the doorway. Bummer. The good news is it can't be that much more. I'm down to 2 boxes. There's not as much of the cyan in these. I'm just gonna do this. It'll be easier. Alright. I'm also trying to get in the habit of trying to change my placing habits so I can speed up this one as much as I sped up this one. Because after building the entirety of this one and the bottom part of this one's over the last 2 streams before, the rest of this tower flew by because I was in a pattern. You all seen how fast I was going there toward the end. I mean, I was really plowing through them. Boy, these stairs are going to be annoying because you have to turn every time. That's gonna suck. I guess I could just turn off easy place and turn on the main schematic and just pillar my way up the whole way straight up off the bat and be done with it. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. If I get too annoyed with it, I might end up doing that. I'm just glad I figured out the carpet thing, because they've been placing so much better since I figured that out. And now I'm out of red. Crap. Yeah, this building uses a lot more red. Case in point, these are my last 2 boxes of the cyan. I still got all of this red left to go. The little buildings use more cyan than red. The big one uses more red than cyan. Well, that was weird. Why is this song so quiet? Let's turn this album up. Album info, options, volume adjust, all the way up. There we go. That's better. I'll be glad when I get the doorway done so I don't have to jump anymore. About for war. Use it for what is for war. Speak the truth about me. All right, finally. Oh yeah, those stairs are going to be an absolute pain. I just might do what I mentioned. I just might do that. Because having to turn this way, I mean, I'm sure I'll catch the flow eventually, but I'll give it a few floors to see if I can get the flow going. But if not, oh well. Alright, so this is the first normal floor. Let's see how much stuff we'll need. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8. That's 16. That's 32. That's 38. It's 45. 45 red per floor. I think. Let's double check that math. 4. That's 8. 8 and 8 is 16. So that'd be 32 for the sides. And then the ends is 12. So 32 plus 12 is 44. 44 red per layer. That's 2, 4, 6, 8 pillar. Let me write these down. Let me write this down. So red is 44. Let's just go cyan next. 1, 2. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. You told a DJ one time for a suggestion that they were playing music on the radio at 11:58 p.m. They should play Iron Maiden 2 minutes to midnight and then follow with the Priest Living After Midnight. Yes. I approve. I absolutely approve. Alright, that's 5. That's 20 carpet. Carpet is 20. Ice, that's 4. 4, that's 8. 8 and 8, 16. 17, 18. 19, 20. 23, 25, 26 ice. 6 stone slab. Smooth stone slab. That's 2. That's 4. Quartz slab. 4. 2, 4, 6. It's 8 stairs. And then 2, 4, 6, 8 pillar quartz. And then 2, 4 chiseled. Yeah, 4. Alright, let me just double check that. Okay, so 44 red. That is 16 per side. So that's 32. And then 12. That's 44. Check. 20 cyan. 2 per end. That's 4. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Check. 20 carpet. 5, 10, 15, 20. Check. 26 ice. 4 and 4. That's 8. 8 and 8, 16. 17, 18, 19. 20, 21, 22. 24. 26 ice. Check. Smooth stone slab. 6. 3 here. 3 here. Check. Quartz slabs. 4 each. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check. Quartz stairs is 8 each. 2, 4, 6, 8. Check. I already know what I'm missing. I'm missing the dark oak. That's 3, 6, 9, 12. Dark oak. Where'd my pen go? There it is. Dark oak. What did I say? 12? 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, 12. And then birch. Birch stairs is 4. Okay. Anyway, quartz stairs is 8. Quartz pillars is 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Chiseled quartz is 4, 2, 4. And then the 12 dark oak and the 4 birch stairs. Okay, so that is per layer. Now, let's head over and start gathering these materials to see how many we can get, how many floors we can do with one inventory's worth of stuff. Counterintuitive, but I'm going to empty my inventory and start from scratch. That way I'll know for sure. I'm actually going to compact these down. All this stuff is spread out too far now. There we go. Alright, quartz. 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 I think that's all the quartz. Yes. Okay, and then we have our stairs, slabs, and wood. That over here. Alright, and then all these should be red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just scooch this one down 1 block. Alright, top this off. Stairs, pillar, chiseled, regular blocks. I think I'm done with regular blocks until I get to the roof. So I will put these over here because I think I will need them for the roof. And then slabs. Okay, 44 red per floor. So that's 1 floor. Three floors. 4. Okay. Alright, I don't know how many that is, but actually let's spread that out. I want to find out. I am very bad at math, guys. I'm working this out in probably the dumbest way humanly freaking possible. Move these down here for the moment. Actually, no, move these back up. I want to know how many floors I can make. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I got a good mix, Pyro. I got a real good mix. Lots of AC/DC. I have every AC/DC album. This playlist, by the way, 1,899 songs. It would take 4.9 days playing non-stop to listen to the entirety of this playlist. And I just have the whole thing on shuffle. Every AC/DC album in its entirety is on this list. You saw AC/DC live? Nice. I would love to see AC/DC live. Alright, these need to add up to 44. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 floors. 9 floors is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stacks plus 12. 6 stacks plus 12. Use main floor and 30 feet off the speakers. You forgot to bring earplugs. Oh man, I bet you couldn't hear nothing for a few days. Good God, I've heard AC/DC is unbelievably loud in concert. Alright, so 20 times 9, that's going to be much easier to do. 20 times 9 is 180 divided by 64. That is just a little less than 3 stacks of cyan. So we'll grab 3 and we'll work it out. Actually, I should have did it this way. $20. 20. 20. There's 9 floors. So that's 2 stacks plus 52. 2 stacks plus 52. Same with carpet. 2 stacks plus 52. Makes it handy. Where'd the carpet go? Carpet's down here now. 2 stacks plus 52. You put a bit of the show you took as a video under videos in Discord. Nice. I'll check that out after stream. 2 stacks plus 52. Ice is 26. So there's 21. There's 21. There's 21. There we go. Now how many is this? Three stacks plus 42. 3 stacks plus 42. It's just 54 stone slabs. Wherever the stone slabs are now, I've moved them. I shouldn't have moved them. That was dumb. Now I have to look for them. 54. That'll do 9 floors. It's 36 quartz slabs. A stack plus wait a minute. a stack plus 8 of stairs and pillars. And then 36 chiseled. 36 chiseled. And then a stack plus 8 of stairs. A stack plus 8. And of pillars. A stack plus 8. And then a stack plus 44 dark oak. A stack plus 44 of dark oak. And then 36 birch stairs. Alright, this should be enough to do exactly 9 floors. If I mathed right. Which, it's me we're talking about here. Probably not. Probably not. Iris texted me, let me check that. What? It's not pressing. It can wait till I pick her up. It's not pressing. It can wait till I pick her up. Alright. Let's see if I mathed this right. Okay. Is this a storm? I don't think so. It is not. I should really move this crap to the other side, actually. Remind me. You guys gotta remind me. When I finish with this inventory, remind me to move all of this stuff to the back street over here. Because it's closer to this building. You guys are gonna have to remind me. My brain will absolutely forget. I know my brain too well. It will forget. It doesn't want to forget, but it will. Alright, easy place mode is still on. Good. Let's see if I got it right. It should be 9 floors on the dot. I really wish the stairs would just place. Having to turn really sucks. Alright, that's floor 1. Crap cakes. I don't have an axe. Well, I have an axe, it's just not on me. That's 2. Oh, come on. Did you see it twist that it's on its own accord? Did you see what I saw? It placed and then it went nope and twisted itself. That's what I call a ripoff. That's 3 or 4, I can't remember. I don't remember. I think it was 3. And I fell. First proper fall of the night, guys. That's not terrible for me. Yeah, you see how much easier the carpet's been going tonight? Ever since I figured out that problem. Where did you come from, dude? Oh. The streets aren't bright enough no more. I'll have to fix that. Did I miss that corner? That was 4. Starting to get a little bit of a flow going with this one. Oh, you just had to blow it, didn't you, stupid stair? That's 5. Or was that 6? Let's call it 5. It doesn't really matter how many I do, as long as I end up finishing a level and have an exact empty inventory except my food, rockets, and pickaxe. That's what I'm interested in. I want to make sure I'm doing even amounts of floors. I don't want to be missing bits or have extra bits. That's the important part. I could care less how many floors is actually getting done. I'm pretty sure it's 9. But like I said, that actual number doesn't matter. That was 6. Yeah, I'm getting a nice little flow going here, actually. That's 7. Honey, what did you do? Hold on a second, guys. don't know what he did to himself, but he must have hurt himself real bad. No, he didn't want attention. He got hurt. He hurt himself. He does that sometimes. He'll just I think he chews on his foot and he bites himself too hard and it hurts him and he cries. You gonna say hi to everybody since you interrupted the stream? You gonna say hi to everybody since you interrupted the stream? You might as well say hi. You're on stream now. In fact, here we go. I use my new just chatting screen that I built. Say hi to everybody. Say hi to everybody. You big baby. He's a sweetheart. Are you okay? You cried awful hard. Are you okay? Yeah, you're a good boy. He's a good boy. Okay, honey. Don't chew on yourself so hard next time, honey. Little stinker. He is indeed cute. He's that little face right there. All right. Back to Minecraft. But yeah, I guess that was a little amusing. Right as I say, yeah, I'm getting into a good flow. All right. Still got a decent flow going. That was 8. This should be the last floor, if I'm not mistaken. This should be floor 9. Nine. And I'm empty. Perfect. I was right. I did the math right. Yay. That's a small miracle in and of itself right there. Alright. I actually remembered myself this time. I'm gonna move all this crap to the other side of the building. I'm gonna need another chest anyway. I'll leave that one there. I'll have to go get another one. Ooh. Fancy emotes. All right. We'll park this right here in the middle. Bed can go up there for all I care. Doesn't really matter. In fact, this could go up there too and save a little bit of space. There we go. All right, let's try to get these in some semblance of order. There should be more red. Red. All right, all these are red. That's full. This one's the empty one, so get all these in a sort of order. And then the gray, or cyan rather. Both of these. All right, and then carpet. Carpet. Perfect. Ice. And now slabs. That's its own thing. Dark oak. That's its own thing. This is that extra chest that can go there. And this is the... I'll just put that there as part of the wood. And then we got pillar quartz, stairs, chiseled quartz. No, stairs, chiseled, slabs, pillars. There we go. All right, I need these numbers again. Red. 6 stacks plus 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus 12. Cyan. You need to figure out the best way to keep building in Minecraft. You have no idea of style to build anymore. I need to figure out building, period. I think I was talking about this before you came in. Minor sidetrack here. This is the next building that's going in when I finish these. I'm not a builder by any stretch of the imagination. I did not design these buildings. And the buildings that I did, quote unquote, design were all replicating a real life building or replicating while simultaneously changing the physical, like for example, the white building that's right next to these. It was based off of another building that was already in Minecraft. I just kind of made it bigger and followed the same style. So I can't say I designed it necessarily. I just kind of enhanced it in a way. So like this is me trying to force my brain to think out of the box and make things that's unusual. So like just make it, and it's so freaking easy. It literally just cubes of different concrete. And the only thing that's different, instead of having concrete on the top, I have it carpeted, so it's spawn proof. But then just earlier I was showing it to a new person that was in chat, and I realized I could replace some of this string with a light source block, and I can light this up as well. But like this build couldn't be simpler. It's like 14 stacks of string. I already have it. Each one of these is 1 stack plus one shulker box plus 1 stack of concrete, except red, which is just 1 shulker box, because the only difference is they're all hollow. The only difference is the other 5 have this 1 strip along the sides here that's filled in with concrete, while the red does not. And then it's just a few torches on the inside just to keep it lit up. And that's it. It's so easy and simple. You know, I was just wanting something that's out of the ordinary. And this, I don't even know what I was originally going for, but as I was messing around, someone in my chat said they look like hanging planters. And then that gave me the idea of actually, you know, putting like dirt in here, growing trees and other plants on it and whatnot, and then maybe have some of them overgrown and having like vines and leaves and moss and whatnot hanging over the edges on some of them. But I might end up changing the color of the concrete. Like I was just getting the base shape down. But like this is just me trying to force my brain to be creative, because coming up with ideas for things out of nothing, like creating something out of nothing, is not something my brain knows how to do. And even if it did, it's definitely not good at it. Like this, I did design this building, but again, this is based off of a real life building. It's a building in the city where I live. So it's like a real thing. Same with this one down here. These are actually in the exact layout. If you used to look at a map of Indianapolis, this is is this Ohio Street? I can't remember which street this is actually. I think it's Ohio. Or is this one Ohio? I don't go downtown that often. But if you were looking at a map of downtown Indianapolis, these buildings are in the exact orientation that they are in downtown. But these three buildings here are just real buildings that I just made happen. Made some changes, of course. The real building doesn't have a helipad, and the real building, the bigger square base is twice as long. But that's just a parking garage, so I didn't feel like building that out just for a parking garage since there's no cars in this game. Same with this. There's technically a parking garage sticking off the back end of this winglet, like that. But again, no cars, so no need. Didn't design this building, someone else did. This is the building I was talking about. I did do this particular design myself, but it was based off of an existing building that already had a very, very similar design. I just made some changes and made it larger. And this one is another one. I didn't design this building at all. I just made it bigger. That's it. My brain is not creative. It's just not. And even if I had ideas, I don't have the ability to build it in the game. I just don't have the ability to do it in game. I've tried many times. I've been stuck on my single player world for like almost 2 months because I finally gotten to the stage where I'm building. Why is this empty? Missing dark oak. Interesting. Thought I got all that. But, yeah. It's just not creative. As much as I wish it was. So, those other two buildings is me trying to force my brain into being creative, whether it wants to or not. And even with that, it's not very detailed and intricate. Literally just boxes so far. I'm trying to force the creativity out of me, but it's not happening yet anyway. All right, where was I at? Cyan. 2 stacks plus 52. 2 stacks. $52. Same with carpet. 2 stacks plus 52. 3 stacks plus 42 of ice. $54 stone slabs. 36 quartz slabs. $36 chiseled. One stack plus 8 pillar. Stack plus 44 dark oak. Um, 36 of that. I think that's everything. I think that's everything. We'll find out. Really? Really? That's how you're gonna play it, bro? You're gonna say I hit that? That drives me nuts. That drives me nuts. Especially when you're holding shift. Get out of here with that, bruh. I forgot stairs. That's what I was forgetting. A stack plus 8 of stairs. That's what I get for double checking. That's what I get for double checking. I got a sudden wave of sleepiness hit me just now. Let me skip this song. Let's put me to sleep. There we go. That's a good song. Again, it's one of those songs that's quiet. Let's fix that. Why do you think I'm broke? No, it's iTunes. I refuse to use Spotify. Especially from what I've heard recently about them. It makes me not want it even more so. Come on. Stupid stairs. These stairs are driving me nuts. They really are. I'm out. Man, those 9 floors went quick. Hard to believe that this thing's gonna be way taller than even that one. But it sure, look, you can physically see how far I have left to go. The top, the torch at the very tippity top is just inside the frame here. So the top of that frame is basically the top of the building. That's how far we have left to go. It's so big. That's what she said. All right, 6 and 12. Well, I need to go get another chest. Oh, come on. Jeez Louise. Alright, it's 6 with 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And then this one is 2 and 52. 2. And 52. Carpet is 2 and 52 as well. Don't need that. Ice is 3 stacks plus 42. 1, 2, 3. $42. Slabs is 54. Dark oak is 1 stack plus 44. That's empty now. Better move this over. $44. Birch is 36. Pillars is 1 stack plus 8. Slabs is 1 stack plus 8. And stairs. Hey, wait. Where'd my freaking pin go? There it is. This is slab. Stairs. Pillar. Chiseled. Not too much freaking stuff. Stairs is 1 stack plus 8. Check. 36 slabs. I got way too many slabs. That's the problem. 36 slabs. It's 1 stack plus 8 of pillars. I got that. 36 chiseled. Okay. I think that's everything. When you create server, sometime you DM my server information. I might pop on, but like most of my creative stuff I just go in single player world for most of the time. Because I don't, like I said, I don't do creative stuff very often because I'm not good at it. So when I do, I just usually just pop into single player world because that's good enough for what I'm doing. I appreciate it. Like I said, I might pop on, but most of the building that I do, it's never much bigger than this. And, you know, I mean, I don't know. I think that's everything. I think. We'll find out. We'll find out. And if you ever wanted to build together, we can always build together and show you some tricks. Now that I might actually do. Because, like I'm just not good at building stuff. Man, what a great album this was, huh? What is this? It needs to be louder. I don't know why I got so sleepy all of a sudden. I am seriously fighting off sleep right now. Like, I've been wide awake and I haven't even been awake that long. I woke up at like 1:45. I haven't even been awake that long, but like, I've been wide awake the whole time. Until like, I don't know, what, 20 minutes ago? Half hour? All of a sudden, a wave of sleepy has hit me. What? Now, how did that happen? This would have been a good song to listen to Sunday. I mean, probably not. If it's Rammstein, I can't imagine he's saying good things about his mother. I don't speak enough German to understand what at all he's saying, and I've never looked up the translation, so. But just based off what I know about this band, I don't think they're singing pleasant things. Another 9 floors down. Going by quick. Going by quick. Need a drink. Boy, that hit the spot. That hit the spot real nice, actually. Let me wipe my eyes real quick too. See if I can get the sleepy out of them. Oh. Alright, I think I have time for one more set of floors, and then I'll probably have to end things for the evening. Alright, 6 stacks. Plus 12. Doggone it. 2 stacks plus 52. Two stacks plus 52. Three stacks plus 42. Stone slabs is 54. Dark oak is 1 stack plus 44. Stairs is 36. Quartz pillar is 1 stack plus 8. Chiseled quartz is 36. Slabs is also 36. Stairs is a stack plus 8. That can't be right. Oh, yes, it is. It is. Stack plus 8. I believe that's it. I believe that's it. It's got the leash and I'm a doggone it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That was a fail and a half. Fail and a half. What is this song? Skipping. Ah, crap. hate it when it does that. I hate it when it does that. And I hate it when it does that too. Damn it. Come on. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. This one doesn't make sense unless you heard the first one. It was the reprise to that song. Oop. Ran out. There we go. 9 more floors down. Going quick. Going quickety quick tonight. I might actually have time for another set of 9, actually. That only took about 10 minutes. Not even 10 minutes. Bro, get wrecked. There you go. I'll take that XP though, bro. My wings need some love. I'm actually gonna swap out my wings. And also, I'm gonna grab. Ow! There was a building in there. Who put that there? Me. Wow. It sucks this light here is not enough to reach over here. One, two, three, four, five, 6, and 12. 2 and 52. 2 and 52. 3 stacks plus 42. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 3 stacks plus 42. 54. One stack plus 44. 36. Stack plus 8. A stack plus 8. 36. And 36. That should be it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It can stop doing that anytime now. Hey yo, listen what I say. Oh, I've got the hey yo, listen what I say. Oh, oh. The more I see, the less I know. The more I wanna let it go. Hey yo, whoa, whoa, whoa. Another perfect order, so I don't know all the words. I don't know why I don't know all the words. It's been a long time since I've listened to this, to be honest with you. That's probably why. The color of another perfect wonder when it's so white as snow. Hey oh, listen what I say. Oh, I've got that hey oh, listen what I say. Oh, oh. The more I see, the less I know. The more I've gotta let it go. Hey oh, whoa. In between the cover of another perfect wonder where it's so white as snow. In between the cover of another perfect wonder where it's so white as snow. Oh yeah. Well, I'm not gonna get done with this inventory's worth. I gotta call it quits here tonight, guys. I have a hard end time tonight, and I am 5 minutes away from it, and by the time I get rated out and say hello and goodbye, I might be running late, so I need to hurry it along. Appreciate y'all for swinging in tonight. Pyro, thank you so much for that subscription tonight. I really, really appreciate it. Let's find someone to raid. Who be on? Ooh, Phantom is on. Let's raid Phantom. We're gonna raid Phantom. Alright, let's see. Let's go back to here. Alright, if you get, please work tonight. This did not work last night for some reason. I tested it off stream and it worked, so hopefully it'll work this time. If you are a subscriber of mine, yes, grab that raid call. In fact, I will grab it too. Oh my god, I hate... Can I hide this thing on OBS? Because it's really annoying. There we go. If you have the emotes, they do indeed show up. It's just because Stream Elements isn't a subscriber. So if you have my emotes, grab that raid call. If you don't have my emotes, grab this raid call. Make sure you grab the right one, because if you grab the subscription one and you're not a subscriber, it won't look right. So, let me hit this button here. And it would help if I can type. There we go. Start raid. Alright. Alright, guys. We're gonna go say hello to Phantom Hugger. Appreciate you guys hanging out tonight. I may or may not stream Among Us tomorrow. We'll see how I feel about it. Because I know most of the people that watch, even if they're just lurking, most of those people are usually watching Griffin, if they're watching anybody. And even if they're not watching Griffin, they're definitely not going to be watching me, for one. But they're probably going to be in the game with us anyway, so it's kind of hard to watch and play along at the same time. So I'm not expecting anybody to watch, so that's why I'm always on the fence about streaming Among Us nights. Because even the people that would watch, they're in the game. So if I stream, I stream. If I don't, I don't. We'll see how tomorrow goes. Wednesday or Thursday. I may stream Thursday. I don't know yet. But I probably will stream Friday. So I'll catch you guys probably Friday. Anyway, raid's up. I'll see you guys later.